Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in and watching today's video. It has been quite a while since I've had the time to get out and just go camp and just go spend some time in the woods. A few day hikes here and there, but my buddy Logan and I made plans to get together for the next 4 days, and it's finally here and we're super excited. Didn't have a lot going on last night as far as stuff to film. We got in a little bit later than what we originally planned, but you know, it's all good. We just kind of hastily set stuff up for camp. Expecting good weather and stuff last night, so it wasn't too big of an issue. Just set up at dusk or in the dark or whatever, but we both got really good night's sleep. I know I slept like a rock. I think I only moved over 2 or 3 times. Just really pretty area. Really looking forward to the next few days of being out here. We wanted to get together and kind of map out locations and stuff for a gathering event that we're going to be hosting in January. More information coming to you about that later. And then also maybe just do a little bit of hunting. He's got pigs and stuff out here. Hopefully we can get rid of some of those guys and just enjoy being out here in the woods. So I will do my best to film stuff along the way. I really want to kind of capture what we're doing around camp and just put out a fun video of buddies out in the woods. But we are getting breakfast going right now, and I will check back in with you and show you what we got going around camp. So as far as the camp setup, just pretty simple stuff. We don't get to do much tarp camping here in Texas just because of all the snakes and the bugs and the prolonged warm weather that we get here. So even like right now, it being November, getting close to Thanksgiving and stuff, we got another warm spell. It's going to be like 75 today. So I normally spend most of my time in a hammock, being up off the ground, away from bugs and not having to deal with any kind of snakes. But when we do get temps that are in the 40s and 30s and happens long enough, the snakes kind of go away and we're able to enjoy tarp camping. So what I'm running is my DD Hammocks 3x3 tarp. I have a makeshift ground barrier right now. I actually forgot my space blanket that I normally put down, but I'm using the same Big Agnes Q-Core pad. It's like 4 inches thick. It's super comfy, and I'm running my War Bonnet top quilt. I think it's the Diamondback custom top quilt. So I actually had this made for my hammock, and it just works great as far as just even using for a pad for tarp camping, ground sleeping, or obviously in your hammock. It's a little warm for these temps. I've got it. It's a 20-degree rated one, but the way that it's made, you can vent it and open it all up, and so I was more than warm enough last night. It's just nice because it packs down so much smaller than any of the sleeping bags I have. And then I've got a makeshift pillow using the survival scarf that Tough Possum Gear makes, and then all that was in my Deep Woods Ruck by the Hidden Woodsman. Logan's running an AquaQuest square tarp, and then he's actually got a cool setup. His pad's really similar to mine, but as far as what he's using to keep warm, he repurposed a surplus wool military blanket and put Velcro on the sides and essentially made a wool bivvy. And not sure what else he has underneath there, but I know he's got like a really nice wax canvas ground sheet and all that. So pretty simple stuff. We literally got it all set up in 30-35 minutes last night, and it's more than warm enough. And like I said, it's awesome for me whenever I get to just sleep under a tarp and not worry about the things that creep during the night. So I'll show you what we got going for breakfast next. So we already got coffee made. Just did some cowboy coffee, quick and easy. Dehydrated hash browns. You can get that in any big box store, the Hungry Jack brand. They work really well. And then this is actually, in my shadow, this is actually some local pork sausage links from some local Amish people in the area that Logan and his family know. So really excited about that. The main road that we came in on is here, and it actually goes down into a spring-fed creek, which I'm going to do a really good job of showing you everything, the lay of the land and stuff, just because it's so pretty. And the changes here, kind of like the ecosystems that change, are awesome. You've got what you would expect around a water source with river birch and willow, and I'm sure cottonwood, maples, and then up higher, up on the hills up here, we're actually kind of in a sandy area, and then there's hardwood forest, and then back this way on the other side of the truck is like a swampy, marshy bog area, and then on the other side of the creek is really flat, sandy area with a ton of yucca. So it's pretty cool. It's a really unique area, and the resources out here are just really plentiful. So really excited to spend the next few days out here. So we've been out scouting around, kind of looking at logistics of where we want to do the camping area for our event and stuff, for the gathering. And we're kind of close to the creek that feeds through Logan's property, and decided to sit down here and take a break. A little bit cooler down by the water, and we got something over here. We don't know what it is. Pretty sure it's not pig, because for me it's not loud enough, but it's just awesome. You never know. Always kind of keep your eyes peeled and your ears tuned in, and you never know what's gonna walk by. It's just so cool to be in an area that just isn't pressured a lot. So we're gonna sit tight right here and see if we get a chance to see what this is, and if I can, I'll get it on video for you.